1528, Hernán Cortés was the first man who brought the beans to Europe. They went direct to the royal, like it was at these days, and in the 17th and 18th century it was for more people available, but it was still rare and expensive and in the shape of the chocolate drink. That changed in 1845, and Mr. Sprungli from Zurich brought the chocolate in the solid shape on the market in the German part of Switzerland. But this chocolate also was not as good as we know today, because they had no idea how to make it then. And this came 1879, that was a milestone in chocolate making when Mr. Lindt found out the perfect way. And he invented that little machine called conche. And he was of course also not able to make the perfect chocolate from the beginning on, and he was trying. And one night he went home and forgot to switch off the machine. So when he came back the next morning, he saw the machine was still running, and he was disappointed and thought he had to throw everything away. And then he tried first, and he found out that he had the absolute perfect chocolate then. By mistake, he found out that it needs then 72 hours. So I think he always stopped too early, because nobody could imagine that it takes so long. So it was his secret, and it's not a secret anymore today. That's the thing. It would be nice if just he should know how to make a good chocolate, but it's not. So 1899, Mr. Sprungli bought the company and the knowledge of Mr. Lindt, and since then we are here in Kirchberg. Last year, the total turnover worldwide was 2.88 billion. We produce the chocolate on 8 different places around the globe and sell the chocolate in more than 80 countries. On the map you see where cocoa likes to grow, and our cocoa we use mostly comes from Ghana in Africa. And here you see how the fruits hang on the tree. It's a very interesting tree. If the fruits are ready, you have to cut them down, otherwise they would stay forever on the tree, but they are not getting back to them. So the people cut them down, open up the fruits, and you see the white stuff in the middle, that's the pulpa that surrounds each bean. And they take all together out, the beans and the pulpa, put them on banana leaves on the floor, and this is the fermentation. And this is a very important step. Then the first flavors are developed in the beans, and that goes 3 to 4 days. If this is over, we just have the beans, and we let the beans dry under the sun, because they should not be too wet, otherwise they get spoiled on the transport to Europe. The Lindt is always making the first quality control in the country of origin. We take a look at the beans there. Second, we take sample in the warehouse table by now. So, but we can clean it, don't worry. Then, if you fill them, it's important that you don't fill them too high. If you fill them too high, we cannot seal them later. We seal them again with the piping bag and this kind of chocolate here, because this is plain chocolate like the shell on the table. And this here is the ganache. So, make some samples to show you. So I think on that point, this is not too bad, like that. If you fill them higher, we cannot seal them. And if you fill them lower, the sealing is too dominant later. It's also good to eat, but the filling is better, believe me. Good. So who want to be first? You. Ah, good. Enjoy. And the one who have to wait for a moment now until I get the bags, please put your name on that little sticker and put the sticker on the plastic here. So you don't have to fight later which are yours. So good for you. You're welcome. I want to go back to that table.
I work on this one? Do I work on this one? Or
Yeah, you can use this one or that one. Okay, transfer that one in there. Yeah. So, and if you're lucky, it slips off easily. If it's not coming off the fork, use your finger and push it down. Then you pull it, you're allowed. So, I make some samples and then I start to decorate. And after each time, please clean the fork with a dry tissue. If you don't do that, maybe if the chocolate cools down, it is like glue, it will not slip off the fork. Then you have a problem. So if you want that almond or something sticks on the tree, put it on fast.
if you work just with this one, you can first dip all of them and then make the decoration in one row if you want. There is no reason to rush.
Very simple, but
It is very
I
simple.
will use some chocolates.
Maybe it's a little bit of training.
If it sings and I cannot find it, you will come to.
It's not fondue.
Yeah, thanks for asking. If you lose a praline here, you have to buy me a bottle of champagne. But a good one, not a cheap one. No, just kidding, sorry. If you lose one, it's sometimes not easy to find it with the fork, but with these here, it's easy to find. It's not that easy, but you will find it again.
There's a plan B. So.
Yes. So if you put something on, I show you. Most people like if you do a praline in the shape of a little mouse, and you use the almonds for the ears of the mouse. Then you can do it like that. So later I do the eyes, and if you want to put something like the gold, put it on like that, or whatever you like. So. And if you work with the cone, I think this is the most interesting way to decorate. It's important that you hold the cone, please, like that. Many people always hold it like that, and the pressure goes in the wrong direction, and by the end you have all the chocolate in your hands and not on the side. So, it's not working forever, the chocolate cools down very fast because it's so thin. Then you push it with your fingers together and try to make it work again like that. This is very thin, you can cut here and you can decide if it's thick again. I want to do small stripes here. Hope it's working like that. So, same from the other side. So, now on all the intersections I do a little dot, a little pearl, because I think that looks very cute. Like that. See, these are only samples. From you I expect nicer things, okay? Good, then we are agreed. Perfect. I continue like that. If you do the eyes of the mouse or you write something, I cut a little bit more because now this is too thin. You always try if it's still working, and then I do now the eyes. First I make a white dot, later I put a dark dot on that, and the little tail. The tail is a little bit difficult, sometimes it looks like a pig. No, it looks like a...
Welcome to Switzerland and have a nice holiday.
You can do that, and I'm watching you. No, I write down just one word, and I write down love. And I use the shape and the size of the praline for the letters. And I write like that. I call that graffiti style. So it's not that difficult if it's something not perfect. But I like to see if you write down I love Lindt. Something like that.
Then you will get the bottle of champagne.
Then you are my favorite if you write down there. So if you do a heart, make a dot like that. Stop pushing, go in with the cone like that. Make a drop, the same from the other side. And if you're lucky, you have a cute little heart. So you can also do just dots in different sizes. I think they are very cute, and that's easy to do. Just like that. Maybe you like that one is flowing down, or more than one. Something like that. So you can use all your fantasy or imagination to do these masterpieces. And now I would like to show you how to fill the cone. If you hold that, don't go direct with the chocolate over the cone. So let flow a little bit down, turn it around, and then you can decide how much chocolate is going in. But I can do that for you if you want. The closing is also very important. If it's not closed well, it will not work later. So always this is a little bit open, it's perfect. Now I do finish the mouse, and I like to do this like that, and then the mouse is watching you over there. And now you, of course. You can do here another dot if you want. Different sizes, of course, and then go down also a little bit, like that. So, and the smiley, I like the smiley very much, it is also easy to do. So, of course you have to dip them first. I didn't dip them, otherwise you have to wait too long, not that you get bored. So if you do the smiley, make two eyes, like that. Of course the nose, and the big mouth, because he's happy he is with us. Ta-da. Okay. So then I think now it's your turn, and just make some chocolate
Be
magic.
creative.
Yes. Perfect. Here are the forks. The tissues, I always collect them if they don't look nice. Please don't use the wet ones to clean the fork. And if you decide to do something in white, go first to the white one because the other ones are not ready yet. So you don't have to share the white chocolate over there. Okay? Okay? Perfect. Enjoy.